closed. Let me move it. Good morning, my friends. Trying to see. I'm gonna pull up the live. Give me 1 second here, and we'll get going. Of course, I'm 10 minutes late. Shocker, right? Here's the mani we did on yesterday's live. Remember? Oh yeah. All right. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna get going, put my peel base on. First off, I have some, my big light's not even on. Duh. Okay, happy Friday, you guys. I'm Tara. You're watching the Daily Nail. Oh, okay, I am. It's fine. All right. Okay. You're watching the Daily Nail. This is my weekday daily nail show, Monday through Friday, around 11 o'clock Eastern time. I used to be better at being on time at 11, but not so good anymore. I have some serious black staining in the gel that's holding this tip on, and I have a crack in it, but rather than replace it, I just put a layer of gel base and top coat over it, trying to just prolong the inevitable replacing tips. So I'm putting on Luxie Nails Dip Enabler Peel Base. This stuff is amazing. Peel base in general is amazing because if you want to do manis a lot, like every couple days, every few days, put this on before you dip or before you do your gel mani or polish mani, whatever. And you can either just peel it off or with dip, because it's harder, it's an acrylic, you can pop it off. And then just go right into your next mani. Well, reshape a little, then go into your next mani. All right. I have a fan. We're going to turn it on so we can let these dry quickly. We're doing a Luxie Nail mani today, you guys. A St. Patrick's Day mani. Good morning, Paddy. So, unfortunately, I haven't swatched these tips yet. I'm so behind on my swatching, you guys. Like, really, really behind. But there's this gorgeous pink. All right, hold on. I can take my hand out of the fan for a minute. Called Paddy's Pink with, not like my friend Paddy, but like St. Paddy. So P with D's. And it is super pretty. It doesn't look like it's a glitter. It looks like it has micro flakes. And we're going to pair it with Celtic Opal, which is a pale green with flakies that shift pink. Other colors too, but the main color I see in this is... Oh, I'm not even in frame. I'm so sorry, you guys. Hold on. There we go. Is that better? This way? This way. Sorry. I moved my camera last night for a Facebook Live. I think even if I hold them up closer, the light just washes them out. It's really hard to tell. But they're super pretty. So we're going to do an ombre on one nail. We're going to keep it kind of simple after yesterday's complicated design that we did. This thermal, my fingers are warm, so you're seeing this is a triple thermal. Just my fingers, these two nails chipped. They're not long enough to show all three colors, so you're seeing the warmest and the medium color. It gets to a darker green when it's cold. It's a triple thermal called Enchanted Irish. All of these colors are from Dipnotic Nails. These rainbow nails, you guys, I picked the glitters out of a dip called Rainbow Revelry, which has rainbow glitters and gold foils. gorgeous on its own, but I wanted to do rainbow nails with a pot of gold. So that's what I did, and then I kind of just slapped them on there. Painted a little pot of gold, and then I used some gold glitters from Revel Nails. What's the name of that dip? Give me 1 second. I have it written down. Tinsel. It's a Christmas time dip. It's but it's great for like anything you want small gold glitters for if you're putting them on a color block line or doing a pot of gold. I have a 20% off code for Revel Nail, by the way. It's RN for Revel Nail, Tara 2220. That's an awesome discount, 20%. And their powders are $8.99 for a half ounce. So, Janet, did you see my message? Good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. I had a rough day yesterday, but I'm determined to make today better. Oh, by the way, I got a little Temu haul, not much. I bought some knee socks, like over the knee socks, but then I bought some rings, so I figured I'd show you guys. But I am buying all of my besties' mermaid glass bracelets from Nogu to Studio in Toronto. This is the statement bracelet. They're larger beads. They have another size mermaid glass bracelets, and they come in all different colors, you guys. They're so gorgeous. They look like they're lit from within. All of my bracelets are Nogu bracelets. Oh, Janet, this is the one I got today. So I've been ordering bracelets for my friends, like one for them, one for me. So I got this one. These are Monroe links. They're hourglass links. This bracelet was on sale, you guys, for $14.80. So I was like, hell yeah, it's stretch and it's got some weight, but I love rainbow everything. So I'm like, yes. Look, I have my fairy glass Chambala heartstring bracelet. Then this one here is a mood bracelet, and then it matches my watch. Okay. Hi, Britt. Hi, Lara. All right, Janet, you want to see it? You get a bigger box because it's a bigger bracelet. Here it is. So Janet picked the white mermaid glass statement bracelet right here, you guys. So these are regularly $55. They're retailing right now like 50% off, 20, so for $27. But they're having a sale, so you can get 20% off of that with code self-love. I don't know. So everything is like really, this bracelet was like 22 maybe or something. But look how gorgeous. And depending on what color you're wearing it next to, it will affect the color of the beads too. So Janet, I'll get that sent out to you Monday. I'll have Nick send it from work, okay? Let's see if my nails are dry. Peel base is amazing. They are dry. So we're doing pink and green dip powder nails. Pink and green seems to be the colors for St. Patrick's Day this year. Plus it works double duty as spring colors. Or they work double duty, right? This is either, I think this has micro flakes, but this has larger flakes that may fly around. So we're going to start with this pink, Paddy's pink. All right, so this is my mani plant, you guys. My thumb and pinky are going to be Paddy's pink. My index and middle nail, and don't mind the staining. I did a black and white zebra stamp mani last night. All right. Oh, these two nails are going to be with Celtic Opal, the light green flaky. And my ring finger, I'm going to do a vertical ombre with the two. So let's dip the pinky and thumb to start with. I do have some ombre brushes also pulled out. Ombre brushes are just pretty much eyeshadow brushes that you use when you're going to do a dip ombre. I use the tap method, which just means I pick up powder, the dip with like an eyeshadow brush, basically, and tap the powder over my nail. You'll see me do that. But first, let's do these full pink nails. So I am using dip liquids to do my mani. You can do dip with gel liquids if you want, gel base and gel top coat. Obviously, then you'd need a lamp. Whereas if you use dip liquids, you don't need a UV lamp. Hit the like button for me, guys. There's 28 of us here. Hope everybody's having a good Friday. Happy March 1st. And it's Together We Mani Day on Instagram, which is the collab that I did this mani for. The theme is let's get lucked up. So that's a fun collab to participate in. The theme changes every month. And then everybody posts on Instagram, posts their manis with the hashtag Together We Mani. Britt, send me the graphic for the color palette challenge. Send it to Mani Collabs and I'll post it. So I'm doing the pour over method for my first layer of color, which is what I typically do. And then I'm using my precision tool to clean up around the nail. You get a lot of acrylic that comes off, and if you can get it off now, you won't have to file it off later. So I'm gonna brush these off. This is super pretty. These are definitely flakes in this dip. So the company we're using today is Luxie Nail, Luxie. She has a website, luxienail.com, and her stuff is like top quality dips. All 9 free gel products. She has gel polishes, cat eye gels, aurora gels, toppers, color gels, like all different kinds of stuff, jelly gels, tons of dips, all the liquids you need, nail art supplies, jelly tips, everything, peel base. So if you like anything you see me use today, and I am wearing her jelly tips, they're the medium stiletto tips. But check out the Luxie Nail website. You can save 15% with my code, which is Tara15. There's a little glitter there. Okay, there we go. Okay, I do 2 dips of color, unless it's like so pale that it's still not full coverage, then I'll do a 3rd layer of color. But I think we should be good with 2 layers of this pink. So I'm gonna see how I'm tipping the powder to the side. That's just so I can get my thumb in there easier. There we go. See how nice it looks? How is the view, you guys? Should I change anything? Do I need to come closer, go farther away, go right, go left? What do I gotta do? You tell me. Really? All right. Well, if that happens, then just DM it to my regular Instagram account, and I'll just save the graphic and then post it. Really? Approval to send me Manny collabs? Okay, we'll brush these off. Okay. That looks really pretty. I got that rust trial going on again. The uh, woman who got shot and killed on the movie set of Alec Baldwin's movie Rust. Oh, we're gonna need this pink again. Good thing I didn't throw out the cupcake liner. Okay, let's move on to Celtic Opal. This is going to go on the index. Oh no, I'm gonna do the ombre on the index. All right, it's gonna go on the middle and ring. I'm glad it's a new month. Oh, so pretty. It's super shimmery too. Oh my goodness. That's just pouring over, and it landed a good amount of flakes, which is pretty impressive. Usually when you pour over a glitter dip or a flaky dip, you mostly get acrylic and not so much flake or glitter. But when you lay flat, you'll pick up more. Okay. Super pretty. Okay. So we'll pour over. Hi, Tara. How are you today? Good morning. Happy Friday. Friday, March 1st. I feel like it's kind of like turning over a new leaf because we were not here on February 1st. Plus, spring's coming. Dominic turns 13 this month. I can't believe he's going to be a teenager.
Did you ever get the impression after the discussions with Mr. Kenny, they didn't want you to say anything?
Okay, there we go. I'm going to clean up here too. That looks good.
Yes.
I'm going to pour out the rest of the dip so we can lay flat into it. First, we got to brush these off. Make sure you always brush off in between layers of dip. Okay. I'm going to give this a shake to pull up those pink flakes so I can get as many as I can on the nails. I love flakies. I like the heavy coverage of them. So I'm kind of manipulating the dip to get the look I want. Which is definitely something that's super cool about dip. Oh my god. So this is still not, I mean, it's not set right. It's still tacky. So I am using this time to press down these flakes to make sure they stay. Now I'm going to shake it again for the middle nail. This flaky's got to get up there though. There we go. This is, look at that. So, so gorgeous, you guys. You're cold. Okay. Yeah, that picked up a lot of flakes. Always a good reason to lay flat for your second layer. Flakies or more glitter, you know, whatever it is. If you like to be heavy on that stuff.
You were asking a variety of questions about whether or not you wanted to hire Ms. Gutierrez.
But if you pour over for your first layer of color, your first dip, right, and then lay flat for your second, you'll still have full coverage, but you'll have thinner layers. So just a tip for you.
Your role as boss of Ms. Gutierrez, you were only her boss with regard to her work with props. Is that right?
This is so beautiful. Gorgeous. So again, that's called Celtic Opal, and then we got Paddy's pink. So I'm gonna pour a little of that out. I have 2 ombre brushes. Luxie Nail sells them. They're really pretty too. So I have one for each dip. Hold on, I think my bra strap's falling. Hey, Brandis. No, you didn't finish it? What are you doing? Let me have a sip of my coffee real quick. Oh my God, you guys, last night's live was a nightmare. Brandis, were you there? I poured a whole bottle of acetone right on my desk. I had a towel down. Thank God it absorbed it all. Nothing got on the desk. But, oh, it was like I thought it was like a little squirt bottle. I wasn't paying attention and I just tipped it upside down and it all came pouring out. Me too, Britt. Oh my God. Can you imagine? I would have never forgave myself, girl. Yes. And then I tried to, I was stamping on every nail and zebra stripes, and I was trying a new technique to do on one nail, right, with gel liners and gel polish, and I must have messed up the way to do it, and it all stuck to my stamping plate, and I couldn't get it off. So then that image, those zebra stripes, were no longer available to me, and I still had 2 more nails to one more nail to stamp. But when I had that mess with the acetone, it messed up another one of my nails, smudged all the black ink. So I had 2 nails now I had to stamp. My stamping plate was ruined. Well, I don't think it's ruined. I think I can salvage it with acetone, but I haven't gotten that far yet. So, so then I found another plate with zebra stripes that looked totally different, and the image was like a short one made for like shorty nails, not long nails. But I had no choice. I had to use it. I felt like everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. And then I still haven't heard from Fran, who was supposed to come over today after the live. So for my ombre, you guys, why don't I was gonna do green on this side and pink on this side because that's what I typically do because the green's here and the pink's here. But since we have two green nails and we have pink right here, why don't we do pink and then green just to do something different? So let's do it. All right, I'm going to start with the green flaky dip because on ombres, you reverse the order on your layers. If that sounds confusing, you'll see. But I want to end using Celtic Opal. All right, so we're going this way with it. I'm just holding my finger out straight, nice and straight, tapping the powder up and down over the nail, right? Let's take a peek. I'm going to tap it off. And look, it's pretty much straight down the middle, right? Not bad. So now I'm going to flip my finger over this way and tap the pink on this side. And the more you angle your finger, after I tap this, I'll show you what I mean. The more you angle your finger, so if I'm like this tapping the pink, if I tip it more like this, more of the pink is going to go on the nail. If I tip it more like this, less of the pink will go on the nail. Same is true for the green, right? So if you just hold your finger straight, it will pretty much go right down the center. So I'm going to clean it up. And we're going to do our second layer. And what I mean now, or what I meant earlier, is that because we did we did green first and then pink, this time for our second layer of color, we're going to do pink first and then green. I wanted to finish with the flaky dip just to have some of those flakies maybe on top, maybe a little bit on top of the pink. Maybe there won't be, we'll see. I'm going to have more time to work as well because second and third layers, fourth layers, however many layers of dip coat you use, base coat, it dries more slowly, subsequent layers. So first layer dries the fastest and then all the other layers dry slower. Oh, I bumped my nail on the bottom. See, I have some pink there, but that's okay. We'll go over it with the green. So I'm just doing the same thing I did before and just holding my finger out straight. Okay, see, and I have a pretty good ombre right down the center of the nail. I'm pretty happy with how it looks. Just want to clean all this up.
Can you explain to the jury why you thought it was important after the incident?
Pat down my flakes so it is a little tacky down at the free edge, and I can see still a little pink here, so let's go over that. Hopefully I can absorb some of this green. Still there. But I think going through file and everything, it shouldn't be too bad. So that looks pretty cute, right, guys? You think I should hand place a couple flakes to make it more look like these two nails on the green side? I think I should. Oh, pet mats? Because I was looking on Temu and they make mats for the desk, and they make it look like it's so cheap, but that's for like this little square placemat. If you want one for an actual desk, they're like way more expensive, not as cheap as I thought they were gonna be. So to get some flakes on the green side of my nail, I'm just gonna put some base down, and then I'll pick it up with this cuticle stick, and I'm just gonna try and snag some of these flakes if I can get them. I gotta get them to lift up here. They don't want to come. Let's see if I can get some on with my base bottle here. Okay.
At some point, you were asked by law enforcement to agree to a full extraction of your cell phone, correct? Yes. And did you agree to do that?
There we go.
Mr. Bowles asked you some questions about your contact with Mr. Baldwin. To the best of your recollection, what specifically was the...
All right. I think that's enough. There's some on there. It looks good. So I'm going to put away this dip. I always put away my dips as soon as I'm done using them. You should too, so you don't accidentally spill them, because you'll be really sad. It's easy to tip over this jar and the whole thing's gone. All right. And this is a sample sized jar, FYI. This is a mini. So I think a sample is 1 teaspoon, a mini's 2.5 teaspoons. But really, a lot of times, unless you're going to use like the same color over and over, a sample will be enough a lot of times. Yeah, it was an obstacle course of a life. You guys, I have to go get my vape. This one, the battery is dead. But I can't remember where I left it. I think it's on my bureau. I'm super sorry. I'll be right back. I can't not vape all live.
To be clear, where was the safe that housed the guns? Was it inside the truck?
Okay, I got it. I'm wearing my unicorn shoes today. Little horn and the tail and the ears, and they're black and furry. All right. Old coil. Thanks for humoring me.
Do you know whether it was before or after that?
Like I say, I'm grateful the month of February is over. I had applied for Tales of Our Nails, so I knew I was doing that in February, but Phoenix Rising Dip Powder sent me a dip for Paddy's birthday collab, and then because I was doing that, Manny just kind of snatched me up without even asking to be in him a guest that month. So I had 2 guest spots last month, plus all my regular duties. I didn't enjoy it really, it was too much. I forgot things. I think I'm not going to apply for guest spots unless it's a really good company, a company that like I really want to work with. I think I'm giving it up. I have my hands full enough with what I do already, Oh, I just burned my throat. It's only at 23. I think my vape was too long. That's still wet. I'm just dipping it in clear. Okay, now we're gonna go through and we're gonna put clear over all the nails. This should go pretty quickly. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So who else got into Hypnotic? You guys, Paddy did not. I'm shocked. I thought for sure she'd pick her again. Wow, who else got in besides Brandis and Britt? Did you, Tara? Did you apply? Flakies are really nice to work with too because they lay flat. They do leave a textured surface, I'm not going to lie, but they're easy to work with dips. If you don't have a precision tool like this, no big deal. Use a toothpick or a cuticle stick. It does the same thing. Just be careful you don't poke yourself, hurt yourself. Oh, you said that yesterday, Tara. That's right. I forgot. I'm brain dead. All right. So putting clear dip over your color is the same as putting, just compare it to putting clear gel over your gel polish color, or clear nail polish over your nail polish color. Same thing. You want to have a clear to, number one, protect your color. There's other reasons, because dip acrylic is strong, but colored acrylic is not as strong as clear. So clear is the strongest color acrylic. So that will give you that extra layer of strength. Not only that, it creates for a smooth surface on your nail after you activate. There's lots of reasons. What is that on my nail though? Hold on, I gotta get that off. Okay, there we go. Okay. How's work going, Britt? What are you up to today, Lara? How's doggy feeling? It's doing better now? I wonder who else she picked then. Brandis, did you hear me that your package went out yesterday? It's wrapped in white wrapping paper. That's how you'll know it. Court must be on a break. It got all quiet. Yeah. The armorer who's being charged for this movie, the girl who's like responsible for giving the guns to the actors and stuff, I guess, or responsible for the guns, was only 24. Her father was like a legend in the business, and like she got the job because of him, and plus they had her doing other duties. It was like a low budget movie. There was so much that was done wrong. Like, this was an accident that shouldn't have happened. Oh, you are, Brandis? Okay. Oh, yay. Let me know when you get it, girl, okay? Wait until you see how beautiful it is. I think it's the most beautiful out of all of them that I've seen. All of them that I own. I'm like, I have to get that gray one. Because just holding it under this light, it was teal and purple flash. Oh, you're going to die. You're going to die when you see it. What's Lara doing? Oh, good. You're working on my waddle ones, Colette. Oh, good. Tara, you're doing that too? So you guys are both working on the same thing. Okay, so now that we have our color and our clear on, we're going to break out our activator. Actually, hold on. Let me see if I have another one over here somewhere. Here's one. All right, here's an activator. I think this is actually a mix of a lot of activators that were like almost gone and I just poured into the bottle. Okay, so you want to soak your nails with this. I just do 2 layers and that's plenty. It's a thin liquid, so it's not thicker like base or top coat is. I was debating if I wanted to take a plastic bag to these, but I think I'm just going to leave them and file them out. They're not bad, you know. So yeah, I like to do 2 layers of activator just to make sure it soaks through all of my dip. Okay, and then after you apply your activator, you gotta wait at least 2 minutes for your nails to cure. So again, dip powder gets no UV lamp, no LED lights. It's just activator that cures your dip. So you just gotta give it the 2 minutes and we'll make sure they're ready and then we'll shape them, we'll file them up, buff them, and top coat them. I kind of want to put a shamrock on my pinky, but it's almost too late unless I just stuck it on there and top coated it with gel or something. Hold on. I might have to. All right, so I got these lucky clovers and I got those. Oh, I got some light green ones too, you guys. I think I have to. Oh, I opened them the wrong way. These light green ones, you guys, I swear they look like they're flashing pink. Where are my tweezers? I used them last night. I probably threw them. No, they're still out. Okay. Let's take out one of these light green ones, I want to say. These are different shades of green clovers in here. So that's what that looks like. It would look so cute. Oh my God. Or should I do it up top? Up top or down low? Maybe up top. I have to put that on, you guys. It'll be after I file on everything. If I were to put it on now, I would just file the color off of it. It's silver underneath the color, so I would just end up filing the color off. So what we'll do is we'll file shape buff, reactivate the nails, and then what I'll do is we'll do our first layer of dip top coat. I'll stick it on, and then I'll cover it with a second layer of top coat. I haven't heard from any of those companies lately. Model Ones, a Pretty Diva, or any of those like you know, those companies. I like to use 100 by 180 grit files I do all hand filing, guys. I have more trust in myself with hand filing than I do with the e-file. I always tend to over file, and these don't. I mean, they're smooth, like they need a buffing, and then just shaping. Ooh, that got loud all of a sudden. Skip that ad. Just go back to quarter on a break. All right. So to check if your dip nails are ready to be filed, you want to just tap a file on them, and you hear like a hollow sound. It doesn't even sound that hollow, to be honest. These ones sound good. I think it's all right. Anyway, if you don't hear a clacking sound, it means just wait another minute. They're not completely cured. Another way you can tell, but this is really not the way you want to tell, is by starting your filing. And if they are not cured, you're going to file that dip right off. So you really don't want to go that route. You'd rather just tap on the nails to check. Or just, wait a solid 3 minutes and you're golden. If anybody joined late, I want to welcome you. Happy Friday. Happy March. My name is Tara, and you're watching The Daily Nail. I'm here Monday through Friday. I'm supposed to be going live at 11, but it's been more like 11:10 lately. I would love it if you would consider subscribing. I do dip powder manis and all kinds of nail art. I am self-taught. I don't have a license. I am not a professional. But I've been doing my own dip nails for almost, next month will be 4 years. And, all of my lady friends here who you see speaking in the chat have all been doing their own nails for years. So between us, we have a lot of secrets, or what you would call, tips and tricks that we can teach you guys. So you don't have to go through it like we did and learn the hard way through trial and error. I like to make sure my underside is smooth. I think that nail looks good. There's a little dry skin up there, but I'll file that off later. So I'm going to move on to the ring finger. So when I file, I like to start, you guys, up at the cuticle. And then, so I'll just go around and then come down the sidewall. Make sure that it's smooth. There's no lumps there. And then I'll do the same thing on the other side. Now I'm just filing down the side of it here. I'm going to go in with a thicker file using the 180 side to shape the free edge of my ring finger. There we go. And what I do is to get to the point, I just pretty much angle my file and keep going on that angle back and forth each side, a few times, like 3-4 times, and then back over to this side until eventually it reaches a point, right? All right. So that looks good. Clean these up as we go. I was going to do it after at the end, but it bothers me too much. I like to look at each nail and have it look just good after I'm done filing it. Okay, that's better. Okay, so these two nails look good. Do this one next. Mind frame. Oh, Brandis. Now we gotta smooth this side. Now I use an ergo file as well on my cuticles. That's like the last thing I do. So I'm not too stressed if my cuticles are not perfect right now, although I always try to get them to be. This nice, thicker, I feel funny saying stiffer, but type of nail file is super great for, I think, shaping stiletto nails, but I would imagine it'd be great for coffins or square nails too, you know. Something that's got a little power behind it. You want to hear something funny? Wow, it is kind of funny. So Dominic's bus has been, my son, his bus has been broken down like all week. And they've been taking like this mini bus, like the short bus, you know. And so he hasn't really been thrilled with that. So finally today, the bus was back and it broke down on the way to school. He texted me, he's like, we broke down. And they weren't far from the school, but they wouldn't let them walk. So when he called me, they were waiting for another bus to come pick them up. I was like, oh my God. I wonder who that contractor is who fixes their buses. Okay. Making sure it is smooth. I feel like I have a bump there, but I don't see one. I don't feel one. Oh, it's just a flake casting a shadow. All right. So again, starting at the cuticle, and this file is so worn, you guys. If you can find me skinny, good files like this that are 100, 180 grit, let me know. So give me a link or let me know where you see them because I can't find them anymore. And I love these files for doing my sidewalls and doing filing up at my cuticle area. And I got these off of Amazon. The brand is Eskep. I know they make like lamps and stuff, but I have not been able to find these files ever since. Maybe I shouldn't look on Amazon. Maybe I should look somewhere else. I know, right? Poor Dominic. Did I tell you guys that his math teacher asked him if about taking honors math next year? He has to take a test to see, if he would be able to do it or whatever. But I'm like, that's such a huge achievement, Dominic, that the teacher thinks you're good enough, you know what I mean, to do it. So he's saying one of his friends did it and took the test and purposely did bad on the test because they don't want. I'm like, don't you want to be challenged though? I'm like, because what you're doing right now in math is too easy for you. He told me they're doing multiplication. He's in 7th grade, So he's doing good this year. I mean, he made honor roll last year, but he made it again this year. And yeah, I really want him to try his hardest, Okay, Britt. Hi, Peyton. Guys, I'm taking all my Color My World dips and I'm putting them on the buy, sell, trade pages. Anybody interested? I'm going to sell them cheap. I'm talking minis for $2 or $3. I have a whole bunch of minis and I got a fair amount of half-ounce stars too. I have the advent calendar from the first year she was in business, which was when 2021, 2022, I think. Yeah, Laura, you're interested? All right. Maybe we could do a whole, you could buy all of them, I'll take pictures of what I have and I'll send them to you, okay? I have a little lump right here. Okay. Awesome. My Color My World dips, Paddy. You guys see Marco Polo's question? Anybody want to answer? Somebody asked me that last week, and I actually entertained the question and answered because I was like, maybe he's serious. You don't use the tips of your nails to wipe your bum. You use your fingers to hold your toilet paper. Besides, I use wet wipes. Didn't I tell you I was going to do that, Patty? I thought I told you. And actually, these nails aren't even that long compared to a lot of women on Instagram. Before I started doing my own nails, I would have been like, oh, yeah, these are long. They would have been too long for me, but now they just seem normal to me. Okay. I'm going to brush off. We'll quickly buff. I don't like to spend too much time on buffing. Don't forget, don't let me forget about that shamrock I want to put on. I might put one on my thumb too. Tara. You got a bidet? I've seen they have attachments you can attach to your toilet to make it like a bidet. And that's so funny. Dominic and I just watched the South Park episode when Randy gets a bidet. And he talks about how we're all walking around with fecal matter on our butts at all times. Because toilet paper cannot clean you as well. Alrighty, I'm just going to use my Ergo file. So there's two different kinds, you guys. See, Ergo file. They're made by Bonafide Beauty. They're available on Amazon, and they come with a matching glass nail file. So there's this kind. I call it the teardrop, and I call this one the bow shape. I prefer the teardrop one. That's why it's more worn in. But they both do the same thing. They hook right onto your dip powder, like the way I hooked my nail file on. And you just curve it around. And it just helps to clean up any imperfections that may be there. These look really good though. But I still do it. Okay, some green acrylic here. Get that out. Okay. And it works, like it doesn't take long to use it. I think I average maybe a minute, to do my whole hand. Yes, I heard about that. Well, it was like on the South Park episode, Randy goes to Home Depot and he needs a new toilet, and they say something about Japanese toilets. And the guy tells him, the worker, like, they're super expensive or whatever. And he's like, I want to see it. And so they open, like, there's this red carpet with, like, the velvet ropes and everything. And it's like this private room where you go in, and he lets them check one out, and he goes in and he takes like a dump, you know what I mean? And he's making all these noises, and he ends up buying it because, yeah, all the incredible things it has. Brandis, so tell me. So you got wait, is it an attachment or do you have an actual bidet toilet? Or bidet. It's not even a toilet, right? Which one is it? The attachment or what? Oh, so it's cold water? Oh, I don't know if I would like that. Okay, these look pretty good. I am going to just clean them off. My larger brush got covered in black last night. So I only have this little one, well, that I could find right away. But you do want to remove all your filing residue, right? That's a lot harder to do with this brush. This is rubbing alcohol here. All right. Still some green acrylic. Okay, I think I got it off. There we go. No Michelle today, huh? All right. Mallory's been coming less and less. Hasn't been the same ever since she left our chat, anyway. Plus, I feel like we're supposed to be here to help each other out, right? You know, we're friends. That's what friends do. And I feel like things that friends should do. My opinion. See, I'm doing this pick, just making sure they're all the acrylics out of there. Okay, they look good, you guys. We got to get our little shamrocks ready. I think I'm gonna, I emptied them the wrong way again. I mean, I opened them the wrong way again. Okay. So I think I'm gonna put one up here and I might put one up here. But now that we've now that we've filed, buffed, cleaned the nails, la-di-da, all that, right? We have to reactivate. If you're using dip top coat, you need to reactivate your nails. So you don't need to do like 2 layers and soak your nails through or anything. Just get a layer of activator on there. We're going to wipe it off anyway, but it does make a reaction with your dip top coat, and that's what dries it. So if you forget this layer of activator, your nails just don't dry. However, you could skip this layer of activator and just go in with gel base and gel top coat and finish the mani that way if you prefer. Dip top coat, though, is super shiny. It can be finicky, but I think it's gotten a lot better over the years. And easier to work with, than it used to be. Let's get out my tweezers. And then we'll put a couple of the light green ones that I want in here so we can grab them. There's one. There's 2. Okay. Have a little cuticle stick, right? Ooh, sorry. Oh, so it's an attachment. So is it cold water, Brandis? I have questions because I was debating. I'm like, I wonder what this would be like. Does it really work? The attachment? I had all these questions. All right. So now that we've reactivated and we've let the activator sit for a little, you can let it sit anywhere from like 30 seconds up to 5 minutes, I would guess. I've never waited longer than that. I usually wait 30 seconds to a minute because I'm impatient, you know. So then the next thing you want to do is take a lint-free wipe or a paper towel and wipe off your nails well. Want to make sure there's no wet activator on them. If there is wet activator on them and then you go to top coat your top coat brush is going to turn hard super fast. And then if you put your brush in your bottle, you can contaminate your whole bottle of top coat. So if you find that it does happen to you, that your top coat brush is getting hard when you're top coating, it's probably because it came into it is because it came into contact with activator. So immediately take that brush and put it in some brush saver. If you don't have any, make sure you're try the cheapy dip sets on Amazon to start out if you want. I would definitely recommend Revel Nail, Hypnotic Nails. They're great for they have good starter kits that you get liquids with and multiple dips at reasonable prices, $50, $60, and you can save 15% at 10% at Hypnotic and 20% at Revel with my codes. So you can. I don't even know where I was going with everything I was saying. I know I was talking about wiping off, right? Oh, get yourself at some point a set of liquids, like a deluxe set that comes with prep and brush saver. So it'll be the prep, the dip base, the activator, the dip top coat, and a brush saver. So a 5-piece set, because that brush saver is invaluable. All right, top coat. Dip top coat gets 2 layers. I'm going to do this one, and then we're going to stick that. If I can pick it up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come back here. There we go. There we go. Like that. I think that's cute. And then when we go back through, we'll put another layer. Our second layer. So you want to keep your first layer fairly short and sweet. I do 3 strokes down the center and then either side. But if you have small nails, I'm sure you could do it in 2 or even 1 stroke. Now we want to put a shamrock on here too. I'm shaking. Okay, there we go. Come on. There we go.
So over time, general as director, I would see the work of a cinematographer.
Okay, so now I'm going to go right back in and we're going to do a second layer of top coat. Now you can be more detailed here. Be careful, that you're not getting it on your skin and you're going fully sidewall to sidewall. Cap your free edges if you don't want your mani to chip. I'll just show you. I'll just do it, capping my free edges. I normally don't cap them, but I will today.
And so when the time came, generally I would ask what producers to start. If you could reach out to their agents, and I can start talking to people.
So thanks for being here, you guys, on Friday with me. I hope to come back and join me on Monday. I am here every day of the week. Well, no, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at about 11 a.m. So hit the subscribe button, and then I would definitely hit the notification bell because I rarely go live at 11. It's usually 11:10 or so. That kind of flipped a little. I just want to fix it. There. Cute.
They were all excellent, but something about just you would really
That flaky is so pretty. So now after we've done our dip top coat, it takes like 2 minutes to dry, which is pretty incredible, you know. I could never sit through the 10 minutes it took for nail polish to dry. I would always mess them up. Look at that. I just pulled that out of the cuticle in my thumb. Up here. Up in here.
Yeah, I mean, she has this backstory that you don't forget here. She was born in Ukraine, and but she'll tell you, she says, oh yeah, I grew up in this submarine base in Europe. You sort of don't hear that generally every day.
Okay. As soon as they're dry, we will put some cuticle oil on. By the way, today is the day that Happy Cuticle Oil Company's spring releases drop. She has 6 new spring scents releasing. It's happycuticleco.com. You can get 15% off with code TARA15. She let us pick 3 of the 6 new scents. So I picked Florista, which is a floral scent, Vanilla Blossom, which smells so good, I gotta be careful, and Mediterranean Coast, which I'm obsessed with too. These are definitely my 2 favorite, Mediterranean Coast and Vanilla Blossom. She's also releasing one called Tulips in Bloom, one called Salt and Sea, and I cannot remember the final scent. I'm so sorry. But they're available now. She has oils. She has them not just in brushes, but in dropper bottles. She has cuticle balm. She has wax melt. She has diffusers. She has car air fresheners. So yeah, definitely use my code TARA15. Her stuff's awesome and not as strong and pungent as Grimes Ridge oils are, but very pleasing and very long lasting. As far as scent goes and the moisturizer, they're all made of all natural ingredients right out of Southern California, which is super cool. What else can I tell you? It's vegan and cruelty free as well. Thank you, Anya. Oh, it's very, very cool, Brandis. Oh, I don't know if I could handle that. Thick? That's thick. Put your glasses on, dude. Seriously? That's funny. I can only imagine what you have to say about this, but you don't have to say anything. I think I'm going to use my Vanilla Blossom Cuticle Balm today. I do have a little scoop somewhere for balms. Just don't know what happened to it. Is it over here? Oh, I don't know. We may be dry. Thanks, Patty. They're not quite dry yet. I don't know how long these shamrocks will end up lasting, but we'll see. So this is today's Manny, and then we have yesterday's Manny for today's Together We Manny collab. You can see now that my hands are warm. This is the lightest green that Enchanted Irish gets. These are Hypnotic Nails colors, by the way, you guys. That's the company I was talking about earlier who has starter kits where you get to pick your own colors. So like Revel Nail, they have a bunch of starter kits, but it will be 4 dips, that go together. Like they have 4 thermals, they have like ones to do like French manis, they have glows, and a bunch of other ones, you know what I mean? Something for everybody for sure. But if you wanted to pick your own colors, you can do that with Hypnotic Nails, and then you would get liquids, you would get a file, everything wrapped up really nice. You'd get some clear. So definitely, that's a great way to go. But if that's out of your price range, I understand. And you can get a dip kit on Amazon with 8 to 12 powders and liquids for probably $20, maybe 25. But I don't think I'm underestimating that price. You can probably get something cheaper. Thanks, Lara. Just waiting on these to dry, guys.
I was keen on having what's called show and tell, where you would basically have all the
Oh, I just touched that. And then it's not totally dry. I'm gonna gel top coat my 2 nails with the shamrocks just to add another layer of protection over them. This is a base and top coat in one, so I don't need to put down gel base first. This is another little tip. If your dip top coat gets messed up, you can either file it off, reactivate and retop coat, or just go over them like I do with a gel top coat. Because then you can't even see the wrinkles anymore. So let me cure these for 60 seconds and then we'll put our oil on. Thank you, Brittany. So who here who's watching has done their own dip nails before or had their nails dipped before, like at a salon or by a friend? Anybody here? I would love to know more about who's watching, you guys. What brings you here? If you are a DIYer, if you're a nail tech, if you've never done your own nails and or if you're just bored and scrolling, I would love to know why you're here. Thanks, Nadine. Oh, I love the flowers. You're so sweet. So don't forget, guys, I am here Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. or thereabouts. Right here on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe. Okay, let's put our Vanilla Blossom Hydrating Balm from, let's see if I can do it with my finger. I have to use my knuckle. From Happy Cuticle Oil. And I am going to do like I normally do and put a bunch. And I love putting this on because when you start, it's a solid, but as you rub it, it just like absorbs into your skin. It's really nice. Do you guys like cuticle balms?
Largely focused on.
This one's very nice. I love that it's all of her stuff is handmade.
I mean, you see them when they're in set, but no, I don't generally.
And look how moisturized and rich my skin looks around the cuticles now.
Did you reach out to Ms. Gutierrez?
And they smell incredible. So if I had to pick one between Vanilla Blossom and Mediterranean Coast, I would probably go with the Vanilla Blossom. It's not straight up vanilla, you guys. It has other scents. Let me read this to you again real quick, the vanilla one. But, oh yeah, it's got vanilla musk, sandalwood, as well as heliotrope and jasmine. So this is so good. But if you can still smell the vanilla, the Vanilla Blossom and the Vanilla Blossom Balm, same one. And then Florista is rose, jasmine, tuberose, and the Mediterranean Coast has marine essence, apple, honeydew, melon, jasmine, and sandalwood, and it smells awesome. So definitely happy cuticle oil. Today is release day. We need rings and a nail fee sleeve, huh? Let's see what I got for sleeves we can use today. I have pink. Should I do pink? That's not bad. I think this pink isn't really like a good match. I sound like Lois Griffin? Well, I do live in Rhode Island. Love funny. You do your own nails, but you use gels. Oh, good for you, girl. So you do gel polishes. Do you do a lot of nail art? I guess we can stick with this pink one for now. Oh, I want to show you guys my new rings. My little Temu haul. I have like 3 more orders coming, but most of it's household stuff. Okay. So I got a starfish ring. This I won't be wearing probably now, but I thought it'd be cute for summer. And then a bunch of them some of these are the same ring, just in different colors. So this one here is a cuff ring. Look how cute this one is. It's got the little gems, then one in the middle, and then beads there. Actually, it's not a cuff ring because it doesn't cuff around the nail. It's just a triple layer ring. But that's really cute. I also got it in black, gold. It's right here. And then we got this one, but look how huge it is, you guys. It is huge. That's my middle finger. It'll fit on my thumb. Huh, I might just wear it there all the time. Okay. And then I got 2 more rings that look like this rainbow one. I got a gold one. And these are definitely smaller. Look at, you can see the difference. That's very large though too. I do have ring sizers. I can make it smaller and it would work on my middle nail. And then this one right here in silver. What color jewelry should I do today, guys? Silver or gold? I'm just grabbing some. I think I'm gonna do gold.
Hand or retrieve. Starting or finishing.
Were you ever under the impression, based on your experience, that it's appropriate for the armor
There we go.
these sort of weapons to actors and then leave the area?
So this is the finished Manny using Luxie Nail's Celtic Charm and Paddy's Pink. You can save on these colors, on the jelly tips, on the peel base I use, the precision tool, all of it at Luxie Nail, Luxie. Use code TARA15 to save 15%. And then, of course, Happy Cuticle Oil Company. Today is the big release, and all of these scents plus more are now available. HappyCuticleCo.com. Use code TARA15 to save there. So, okay. Yeah. Thank you for being here, guys, on this wonderful Friday. My mods, keep those trolls in check, ladies. I would love for you guys to come back on Monday or any day that works for you. I am always here. We love having you, and I would love to just share with you what I've learned through the years. Just hang out. I would love to get to know you guys. Just like I have my my Instagram friends and stuff. If you do your own nails or even get your nails done, consider creating an Instagram account to document your progress or just document the manicures you're having done at the salon. There's a huge supportive nail community on Instagram, and we'd love to see you over there. Speaking of Instagram, give me a follow. I'm at Tara Loves to Dip. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you on Monday.